I'm here in the Speed Cube Shop warehouse with
Oh, Dylan, J Perm.
J Perm. Yes. No, you're not. You're not J Perm, are you?
I don't know what I am today.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Well, what we are doing today is we're going to have to unbox just about 300 Rubik's cubes. Are you ready?
Can I not?
No.
Why? Why are we doing this?
We're gonna make a big mosaic out of them tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That part will be fun. Maybe this part won't.
This
be
part
fun.
will suck.
Okay.
You ready?
Wow. Every time I come to Speed Cube Shop, I'm just doing manual labor.
At least you're not setting up cubes this time. So
Yeah, I guess
it's
this
just the
is better.
unboxing part.
Okay. This will warm up my hands for when we do some solves later.
Yeah. And potentially lose. So we have just about 300 cubes. We were going to do 400, but then Soup Timmy decided 300 would be better for the thing we're doing.
Let's go here.
Yes. And the prize at the end for opening all of these is a pack of M&Ms.
For whoever opens more.
Nope, just a pack of M&Ms for the sake of having a pack of M&Ms.
What a waste of energy. If I can't even get both M&Ms.
You can have both. I probably shouldn't have too much sugar.
Your unboxing skills are really not up to par.
No, they're not. You've already started. But I did have to set up the camera.
You know, some of these are kind of difficult, and scissors would be nice.
I can get those. I do have a question though. Are you allowed to run with scissors in Canada? Is that a thing you can do?
Well, if you die in Canada, you don't die in real life. So actually,
Oh.
it's fine. We don't care if you run with scissors.
Okay. So what if you slightly injure yourself?
If you slightly injure yourself in Canada, you have to make sure you die before you come back.
Gotcha. Healthcare system be like.
It's like Groundhog Day. It's like those movies where the day resets when you die. If you get injured, the day keeps going. Okay, let's see if scissors helps. It would be very nice if I had 3 hands. The nice thing is usually I don't use scissors for the plastic wrap part because it could damage the cube, but I don't care if I damage these cubes.
Yeah, we do
It
have
makes no difference.
a good amount of stock of these, so I think we'll be okay.
Well, it's just even if I cut the sticker, like that's one sticker out of, I mean,
That's true. We could reuse like a different.
yeah, like almost all these stickers are not going to show up.
I'll open this.
Jeez. The scissors got awfully close to your fingers.
It did. And we're not in Canada, so if I die here, then I have to put up with the US healthcare system, and we don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
There's the first one. That's the first cube dropped.
If I cut your finger here, how much HP do you lose? Like how many times do I have to cut your finger before you die?
Oh, I guess it depends how much blood loss will happen from each cut. So
Or how much money you lose each time you have to go to the hospital.
That's true. I did get travel insurance though, so
Does that protect you from me?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check the policy.
One of the nice things about being me is I think I'm not mentioned in most travel insurance policies, so I can do anything. Like I can hurt anybody. I don't think that's true for most people.
I wonder what these. I haven't actually turned one of these yet. What did these turn like? Oh gosh. We should do a race on one of these.
A mosaic race? You know what I've actually wondered? What is God's number for making mosaics? So, if like for example on one cube, any particular pattern you have to make on one face, what is the shortest? What is the longest number of moves you might need?
Oh.
Yeah, to just make any particular pattern on one face,
To make.
starting from a solved cube. So, you know, like if you're doing mosaics and you suck, you might be doing twice as many moves as somebody else, just to get the colors on the right place.
Right. Yeah, I see. Do you think that's a high or a low number?
Well, it's only one face, so it's got to be like. I can't see it being more than 10.
Okay.
That's just my guess. I think it's a very low number.
Okay.
But I don't know. There are a lot of combinations. But there are also a lot of combinations of the Rubik's Cube, and that number is only 20 for God's number, so
Yeah.
there really aren't that many combinations of one face in comparison.
Yeah, well, you would think it would be less, right? Because I'm sure some math person will probably correct us.
And the other thing is you can choose which face to do, just to start on. Or like, you can choose which face is the one that you make it on. So there's like 6 ways you can solve any particular, or like make any particular pattern you want.
Yeah, I'm convinced that the scissors is the faster method here. I was opening them for a good bit with my...
I think
Just my
hands
hands.
is faster if you don't run into the ones that don't open.
Yeah, could be. What is it?
Like, I like opening it with my hands until I run into one that breaks my hands, and then scissors is much better, more consistent.
I feel like a multi-blinder with my pack here.
I should do multi-blind one day, but stack the cubes like this.
God. How would you find... No, you
I
just wouldn't.
remember.
Oh, you
No, so like, the rooms that I use, I've only done 10 cubes, so I've been able to just use different regions of my house. If I was doing more cubes, I couldn't do that. But I could just stack them in where they are located in my house for each cube. And then that would make it actually easier, maybe. I don't know, until I knock something over, because I don't know where they are.
I want to see like multi-blind, but the packs are like this. They just go up to like here, and you're like, oh,
very
I'm
risky
done now.
multi-blind.
Oh, where's the 4th cube?
Oh, and then you have to tablecloth trick, like pull each of them out really quickly so the other ones don't fall over.
Yeah. Michael Tripodi, if you're watching this.
Is he Australian?
Yeah, OCR
Okay.
holder.
We need a day where everything is legal.
Like the Purge?
Yeah.
You want the Purge?
But for breaking into Speed Cube Shop. That's legal. Everything else is still illegal.
I was gonna say, just the drive over here probably would have got me in jail a few times.
Don't want to admit that on camera.
Yeah.
His face isn't on camera.
That's true.
No, I have to add, in my opinion, the drive over here. Right? Don't you say, in my opinion, and it makes it all...
Allegedly, you know, all of
Yeah.
the wishy-washy statements.
Right.
Right, you're like, in my opinion, I should be in jail. Officer, in my opinion.
Oh no, they're all dripped all,
Made it worse.
dripped all over the floor.
No, don't worry, we'll get it later.
Was I really doing 85, 90 miles an hour on the freeway? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the speedometer was broke on my truck.
In my mind, 80, 90 miles equals to 80 and to 90 kilometers.
Yeah,
So
isn't Canada that way too?
Yeah.
Kilometers, yeah.
You mean, isn't everywhere in the world except for the
Except
US?
except the US.
Yeah.
And do they use miles in the UK?
No.
No?
No.
I feel like somewhere in Europe.
I thought it was somewhere in Africa. I think there's one other country other than the US that uses these units.
I'm taking a break to Google this.
Oh, I'm gonna run away with this then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think Mexico is on. They're not on the same as us.
The US, only 3 countries. The US, Liberia, and Myanmar.
Where are those?
Use miles per hour.
Where are those?
And then the whole temperature thing.
It's Africa and one in like Asia, like not Middle East, just to the east of India.
Okay. Well, Canada kind of uses it too because we're so close to here. For height and weight of a person, we use like feet and pounds. And then I don't know what else we use it for. We definitely use some of the units, but
Like temperature, if you talk temperature, you're going to be Celsius.
always Celsius.
Yeah.
I just want to comment how I've neatly stacked all of my cubes here like this, and then there's just
He's
Dylan.
about opening them.
Yeah. I'll stack them later. It'll take me like 10 seconds.
But mine are all white top. Not green front, but white top at least.
Oh, how does that help?
I don't know. It just makes it look slightly more uniform. We can make a mosaic of just white pieces. It's like the clouds on a cloudy day.
You're right. We could do that.
What is this? A storm?
That one's a nightmare.
This is Florida.
Alright, we're about halfway there-ish.
What can we do about this?
We can grab another tub. That did not work.
Yeah.
It went like halfway down, then just uncompressed. I'll grab another tub. I can get a head start on the second box and win all the M&Ms. I didn't want the M&Ms, but I'm gonna win them all anyway. Goodness, look at Dylan's pile. It's just all like a complete mess, and mine are nice and neat right here. And just look at all that. so messy.
Can't let you get a head start.
I didn't even get a start on one. I was speaking to the camera. How are you finding Vegas so far?
A lot of bright lights.
That's true. Like nighttime on the highway is as if it's just daytime.
Oh, I meant in my hotel. In the lobby of my hotel.
Yeah.
It's just entirely slot machines and people who are just sitting at the slot machines doing this. It's like hitting the button over and over and over.
You know they have them in like the petrol or the gas stations here? They have slot machines in. I've seen a person at a
Wow.
machine in the gas station. That was a sight. That was slightly saddening.
See,
For legal purposes,
I
we don't condone gambling either.
don't really get gambling, but I get games. So if you're playing a game and then it's luck based and then there's money involved and that's gambling, I get it. But if you're just hitting a button on a slot machine, it's like the most basic form of a random number generator. And so that's what I don't
They're
get.
just fancy random number generators. Like with very bright lights and sometimes like bejeweled in the middle of it for some reason, or like Candy Crush built into it. But they're just not random number generators. Wait, so I kind of guess Candy Crush and stuff, they're just very fancy random number Wait, no.
Candy Crush? No, that's a game.
No, Minecraft is a very fancy random number generator.
What are you talking about?
Like the seeds and stuff, right?
Okay, yeah, but you still do stuff. You still make decisions.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think as soon as you're making any decisions that matter to the outcome, then it's not just a random number generator. But you don't make any decisions in slots. You just hit the button.
You make the decision to put the money in.
You know, I had a friend once in class who was sitting next to me on his phone playing slots, but it wasn't for real money. He would just hit the button on his phone and then wait and then hit the button again. And I never got it. But then now that I think about it, I mean, it's better than losing money.
I guess so.
So, respect.
Yeah.
Respect to my friend who played slots on his phone for no money.
We're churning through this box now. Actually, no, the second part of this is that you have to set all of these cubes up.
I wonder, how much heavier does a cube get after you set it up? How much heavier?
We could test it. We have a scale.
It's probably not by much, but
No,
yeah,
probably
that'd
like-
be interesting because when you set up this many cubes and have to like move them around, it would get a lot heavier.
Yeah, maybe if it was like half a gram per cube, then like heavier, then you multiply that by 300, 150 grams.
That is not that much.
It's not much. You overestimated it. Well, assuming half a gram.
A kilogram.
A kilogram of lube per cube.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, literally just like not even getting the lube in the bottle. Get like an entire bucket of lube and just dump it on each cube.
Also, if you raise the spring compression of all of them, then the cube is technically larger, and then
Wait, what?
because the it's quite obvious why, and then
Wait.
therefore the cube gets heavier,
Wait,
and then all the cubes will be heavier.
what? But there's an absolute like thing that the cube can get to because of the screw though, and like the actual piece design.
You're making it too complicated. Where's this video going?
This one?
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. If anything, I'll like use the time-lapse footage for the main video. If it's not going on the SES channel, I'll probably dump it on my channel or something. Gotta keep these memories, you know?
Yeah, this is our podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the Speed Cube Shop podcast.
ASMR cube unboxing.
No, imagine if every person doing like a job also did a podcast at the same time.
That would be a lot of effort.
That would be a lot of podcast.
Who's gonna listen to the podcast?
Like-
People doing jobs are the main listeners of podcasts.
And they're listening to podcasts
At the same time?
while they're recording the podcast while they're doing their job.
I don't know about this. I think you think podcasts are going to pop off. There's going to be a lot more podcasts because of this. But in reality, all the podcasts will just have their listeners go down to 0. And there will be no podcasts.
When are you starting a podcast? You're at 1 million subs. That's like part of the course. It's like a...
Podcast is for when you run out of ideas.
Okay. Shots fired. At every single person who has a podcast.
No, that's... the actual thing is, podcast is when your audience gets a lot older.
Oh yeah, because they can sit for a longer amount of time.
Yep. Kids want to watch things. Adults don't have eyes and ears to watch. They don't have eyes to watch things, but they have ears to listen to things. Because, like, you know, doing chores,
Yeah.
doing work, driving.
What do you mean? I can watch my Family Guy funnies while in the car driving. Not that I've ever done that for legal purposes.
Yeah, I think that's not only illegal, but very illegal.
To be very clear, I've actually never done that.
It's probably legal in Australia.
It's not. I've never done it. I don't like to be distracted while driving. I think we're near the bottom of this box. We've almost finished up this box, and this box here is completely finished.
See, mine makes for a better thumbnail. That's actually why I did it this way.
Oh, he's already... content brain, I see. But I think the juxtaposition between this nicely, like, neat one and then there's this makes for a good visual. I reckon.
Don't say juxtaposition.
The high contrast. The juxtaposition between the two. What's wrong with juxtaposition?
Too long.
Yeah, in Australia we call it juxty.
Yeah.
To explain, we've had this ongoing joke about, like, how...
It's not a joke.
I mean, it's true. Us as Aussies, we just shorten everything.
See,
like,
Aussies.
yeah, that's like a normal. Like, you know, we go to Macca's and have a Barbie.
We call ourselves Canadians, not like Canadies.
Canadies? Cans.
Australians would say that. You call us cannies or something.
Cannies. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Or like canas. like macas.
Like, no, it's Macca's.
I don't know. I don't know. It probably depends on your accent. I think my Australian accent is more authentic than yours.
Give us an Australian accent. Pretend to be Australian.
I don't know. What do I say?
I don't know, something like Felix or Jay would say.
Oh,
Something about FMC. Hi, Jay.
I don't know what Jay would say anymore.
Me neither.
He's gone too far into FMC. I don't even recognize my boy.
The Canadian FMCNR holder doesn't recognise Mr. Aussie FMC guy.
Mr. Aussie.
That was like not even Australian, that was like near UK.
Yeah, well,
That was like a Nicki Minaj style.
I don't know the difference. Nicki Minaj has an accent? I've never heard
She
her
does
talk.
like the UK thing in her songs. She'll do an accent in like part of her songs. And I think we have just that little bit of cart to go. Special delivery.
That's
You
it?
did 95?
Oh, I'm so winning. Also, like,
I don't know where.
No.
how do we split it?
I
No,
don't
let's
know
let's
where
leave it.
his
Let's
are.
let's leave it, and then
Well,
we'll,
these are orange and green, so they must be mine.
Right.
You can have the white ones.
well, that means these ones are mine as well.
No, they're on the second row. There's no way you'd put them on the second row.
This is in the bin now. Oh, whoever did the less amount of cubes has to do push-ups. So this is the final stretch. I gotta go fast.
Are you pretty good at push-ups?
I think if I give you the rest of them, you still lose.
Do I? No. It just looks like you have more because you've stacked them that way.
Dude.
There's a hair on that one.
That's a 101.
You know what, Ari? I'll take you up on that challenge.
Okay. Gotta go fast.
These are for you. You don't have to go fast. The rest are all you.
Wait, no!
We'll see.
Wait a second.
Oh, Ari, you're going so fast.
Oh gosh. We've already like spilled over this bin size as
We can
well.
probably just put it here.
Yeah, we can do that. We can wheel it into a second bin. A third bin, tertiary bin. Oh, no, I thought what you were going to do was just leave them and just let me do the rest of the cube.
I'm that confident. No tricks here. All for you.
Alright. I want to see Dylan do push-ups though.
I don't think that's happening.
Low-key a little nervous about this.
It's 20 push-ups for the loser. Okay.
You do the last one.
Alright, I'll do the honors. Final cube. This is like, I think it's just about 305 total.
Okay. Do you want to do a quick pan view of
Yeah.
all the cubes?
Yeah, this is all of the cubes. It's a good thumbnail. Oh no, that's the second one that we've dropped. I was actually kind of surprised we didn't drop more though. Okay, how many?
Oh, it's over. It is so over.
I have 125.
You need 15 times 10, my friend. You're down in both directions.
Oh man. Yeah, it's not looking good for me, is it?
Yeah, I'm running out of room.
I will help you by stealing another cube. Just to make a full square, because I think you've won. Wait, you didn't make them all the same color? They're all different colors.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So all the white cubes are my stack. All of these mixed up cubes are Dylan's stack right there.
9 by 20 minus 1. That's 179.
I think you've won. Good job.
All right, how many push-ups?
So it's 20.
Shouldn't it just be the number that I made?
Oh no. Yeah, no.
That
thanks.
incentivizes me to beat you by more. All right, 20 push-ups.
Okay, I guess I'm doing 20.
Are we filming this?
I guess so.
We have to.
I'll just get it, I guess just here, right?
Yeah.
Why do I last time I had to shave my head with Jody too.
Good form. I'm counting. If you cheat, it's another 50.
I'm scared for the people that are gonna comment, oh, your push-up is terrible, terrible form.
I don't know, it looks good to me.
It is also so hot. I think it was 21.
Oh, I counted 23.
Okay.
Good job. You played it safe.
Yeah, gotta do extra.
You did the punishment wrong. 50 push-ups.
Alright, I think that's all the cubes. Thanks for watching this part of the video. I don't know where this is gonna end up, but... Final words?
I did good. At least one of us did.